So this is your cellulose machine. Alright. So this is the hopper where the cellulose gets inserted. You see there's still some floating in there. You just open the bag right up, throw the whole thing in, and right under here there's a giant chopping machine that grabs it and pulls it down into where there's cutting blades at the very bottom that distributed through. Eventually it comes right out of this tube right here, which is where we connect our hose to. You always start with a 3-inch hose and then you distribute it to the rest of the house. But this is a powerful machine that has actually 4 fans. So we always basically have 2 on, and then we can adjust the rate of pressure by using the other 2 fans. So basically the machine part here where it chops up the cellulose is called the agitator, which breaks up the cellulose. It's so easy because it's already broken up into a million pieces. This is the top of the line. Dave Krendl has one of the best reputations in the country for putting these machines together. So he sets the whole thing up from top to bottom. It's run off of this generator right here. It's a 9500 watt. And all it does is power the machine. If it didn't have this generator, we'd have to have a 220 amp service, and we'd plug it in. Typically, like a dryer, laundry machines have that type of thing already set up. We'd have to tap into that, but it can become a whole mess to do that. Mm-hmm. Obviously, and then you're sucking energy out of the house, which already has excess energy during construction. And you could blow out circuits, causing delays in the job. So obviously the generator is the way to go for a large job, especially with a large machine. The rate of flow of the cellulose is all dependent on the cavity you're blowing into. So a rafter bay in this particular house is 12 inches in depth, and the length obviously, so we had some 14-foot lengths, you have some 20-foot lengths, so everything's going to vary. But dense packing a 12-inch cavity takes a long time. One cavity can take up to 20 minutes, as opposed to a regular 2x4 wall, which is only 3.5 inches. And in this house, typically we're at 8 to 9 feet in height. And one cavity takes about 3 minutes per wall, so it's much faster. So, for instance, today we did almost 25% of the wall, 4 hours of blowing time. So the walls are much quicker. So everything depends on what the cavity is that you're blowing into.